Okay. Okay. Hello. Hello again. Okay. As you understand too, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time because I have lots of time to do today. Nowadays, I'm very busy with my students and actually with my big teacher in the class and other educational center. By this reason, and I don't waste your time because you came from very far away and you are motivated to learn English, and this is the kind of process that we have all. So, as the best and real English teacher, I want to tell that this is very important that we be online and learning and be offline learning. Sometimes it's better to be online and to call to my teacher. Last year, I called my teacher even at the middle night and I asked my question from my teacher. Hey teacher, I have this kind of a question. Can you solve this? My teacher never taught never told me that I need that he hadn't time for me. So and now I understand one of my when my students called me at the middle time in the middle night, I get up and I get out of the sleep and get out, even I get out of the home because of solving the problem of my students. The students that you have, they came from far away. They came from far cities and maybe called you from far countries like Iran. My teachers two of my teachers were from Iran, and one intelligent and the most intelligent teacher that I have, and I respect him right now too. He is living in Kabul city, to this Afghanistan country. So guys, this is really important that you respect your teacher, even your teacher be girl, and even your teacher be guy, and even your teacher be girl, and be intelligent or not. If you have teacher and proud to yourself and proud to your teacher and respect him. So as I told you before, I don't want to waste your time by saying that this kind of the superficial issues. Okay, let's go deeper. At first, I want to say that how to learn English. All the time you're learning that how to learn, and you're going to course different kind of educational center, and you're meeting different kind of the native and maybe native English speaker. But the native English speaker never tell you that how to learn your English and how to develop the level of your English. So guys, when you ever there decide to go course and a part time like the 8 o'clock of the morning or the 9 o'clock of the night, but you came back in the home and you don't practice your English, or maybe you just writing on your notebook and being busy with your text. So and I want to say to this modern world, we have diverse kind of way to develop our English. At first, working or chatting with ChatGPT, they're super intelligent. That's very workable and that's very nice. As I'm a teacher and my English is very good, and I don't say that my English is very, very wonderful. I actually and I'm working all the time, tracking and speaking with ChatGPT every day, and even when I when I'm free. Okay, this is really important, guys. Okay, I'm talking right now. Uh, I'm talking about the ChatGPT. At first, I didn't know what's ChatGPT job and how he can help you. When I start talking and I ask a question, I amazed. Wow, how he's very intelligent and how he is helping very good. And anything and any kind of the question that you have, you can ask from ChatGPT. And by the real time and in real time, the ChatGPT turn your question back to you, and you can get your question, your answer very fast and rapidly. Okay. When I was in Gaza City, my teacher didn't know how to speak because, see, guys, the teachers in the past, they never talked in the class. They start to, they just show the way of talking and speaking in the part time of the lifetime table. So, but they yourself never talked, never said anything in English, and I didn't know why. If you are a teacher, and this is my advice to you, okay, every time you enter in the class, start talking English and don't use a Persian. If you don't use Persian, all your students, all your friends in the class understand that this is the speaking class. This is the place that we have to speak English, and we use English because this is really important. And when we got back and immigrated from the Gaza provinces and we came to the capital of Afghanistan, the capital city, and 4 years before, I thought I got with my uncle's son and speaking class section. Okay, my two. Okay, to that time, I didn't see my teacher. Okay, Rozai. When Rozai at first when Rozai entered the class, I amazed. Wow, the confidence of body language, the power of the words that he was using. I amazed, and all the students was amazing. He starts talking from the first class and to in the class until the class ends. That was very, very nice, and that was very completely good. And if you are a good teacher, and if you want to be a good teacher, you have to start talking in the class every time in English, not a Persian language. Okay. And the second way of learning English is not just practicing with ChatGPT. Okay, that's just the super intelligent. Okay, and talking with your friends, real friend and the close friends that you have, and especially with your family members, and talking with yourself when you're free. Okay, when maybe you'd not be free and not be workless. Okay, you can listen to different kind of podcast, and you can get an earphone and put it on your ears, and use various kind of the native English speaker that they are better, and the best English speaker like the President Obama. President Obama is the best English speaker, and he used actually I do try to use, and I do try to listen to Obama speaking when we when we talk in front of the audience, the lots of audience that you see. Okay, the Obama is the charismatic man and the highly confidence that he has. Okay, and yes, and okay, level three, read a lot. In the past, I didn't read. Just I took the book that the class gave to me, and now as I asked from the ChatGPT from the super intelligent, he said that we have to learn. As the non-native English speaker, we need to learn, and because of learn, we have to read a lot. To different kind of the stories, not just the learning books. Okay, and the books that the course and education center gave to you, that's not necessary. If you want to make your English perfect and better, you have to read different kind of stories book. And the second, you have to talk with yourself. Even you even there's not lots of students, and you have to practice with yourself, and you have to talk about different kind of the issues like the sky, the earth, and about your past experience, about the future plans, about the friends, about what you're gonna do in the future days or for tomorrow plans. So you can make by yourself because those are very important. And if you want to make your English better and be an empty room and find an empty room and talk with different talk with yourself about every issues. Okay, and we should not forget that listening is a very important section. And if we if we think that we are the best English speaker, and we don't try to listen to this kind of the English speaker, we can't make our English better, better and better. If you want to make our English better, we have to work on our English every day and listen to this kind of English speaker. Listening is section is very necessary, guys. And the guys that they came to pass the TOEFL examination in the course that I got admission last year, their speaking was very good, and even their reading was very good, and the reading, they have read very nice and wonderful like the native English speaker, but your listening was awful. Why their English awful? Why they're listening awful? Because they couldn't find opportunity. They had not opportunity to listen to this kind of the English speaker, even the native English speaker. speaking and following the native English speaker is very necessary. So, and the other way of to making your listening better is to shadowing the native English speaker. Okay, we have more than 2 or 3 thousand or 2 or 3 million people in different kinds of countries that they are not native English speaker. And we have more powerful, intelligent teachers even in Afghanistan countries that they are not. Okay, their grammar level, their vocabularies are the best, and they are very good. But they are not native English speaker. They can't make sure that they are like native English speaker. They can't pronounce the word like the native English speaker. Okay, this is really necessary. Guess that we are living in Afghanistan, and all the children that we are looking to them, they are pronouncing the word clearly and very good and very great. But if you bring Obama, the president of the American country, or the Putin, or any other English speaker in Afghanistan, and ask them to speak Persian, they can't, because they can't, even they are the president, because they are not native Persian native speaker. Okay, this is really necessary. And if you can't speak like the native speaker, don't be hopeless. Don't waste your time. Just shadow the native speaker, and try to make your voice like them, and try to make your sound like them. And after 2 or 3 months that you are looking that your English is very great, and there's lots of different kind of ways that you can make English better. Okay, guys, have a good time. Try to be the best. Try to practice every day, and don't waste your time. Don't say that I have lots of time. I have more time for practicing. You don't have more time for practice. You will get old. Okay, and now this is to this young generation. All the young generation of Afghanistan, they think like this. They think like the same of together. They think that they have lots of time to practice, and they will start in the future days lots of language. Time is finished. I think the time is finished. We all have just today for practicing, for learning, for shadowing, for everything about learning new language. Okay, guys, have a good time. Be yourself, be honest, and be kind for all of the time.